Yo, what is good everyone? It's OJ here, and today we've got more Nintendo NX rumors. This one comes from Koei Tecmo president Yorishi Irigawa in an interview with 4Gamer, and they were talking about home console space in Japan as far as its inception, like how it's doing, all of that. And this is where the Koei Tecmo president actually implied that the Nintendo NX is indeed a home console. So let's go ahead and get right into what he says. So this is coming from 4Gamer first. This is their statement. On one hand, virtual reality requires special machinery to play, and we feel the current state of games is headed to yet another way of playing. It's almost as if it's evolving toward the opposite direction of smartphones and requires to only play at that spot or something along those lines. Lately, it seems that home consoles haven't been doing too well, but is that the case? At least that's what we're wondering. And this comes from the Koei Tecmo president. Actually, I think that it'll start doing much better. The PlayStation 4 has recently surpassed 2 million units in nationwide sales, and Nintendo announced a new machine called the NX. From this point forward, I believe that each company will make clear commitments for these machines. So, what does this mean? There is a lot of banter back and forth on PlayerEssence.com about this, and really what this is implying, that it's implying that the NX is indeed a home console, because they are not talking about this portable space. They're not talking about the portable PS Vita or Nintendo 3DS or anything like that. They're talking about how home consoles are doing in Japan, and that's all they're talking about. How are home consoles doing as far as the vibe of that conversation? And he mentioned the PlayStation 4 and he mentioned Nintendo NX. They announced that. If he was talking about the handheld component, or if there was a handheld component, it definitely wasn't in that statement when he talked about the NX, because he said he thinks that home consoles will start doing better, and he put PlayStation 4 and Nintendo NX in that vote. I mean, obviously that there's no solid information right now, but it does seem like the Nintendo NX is indeed going to be a home console, and it's looking to release more sooner than later. Now, don't get me wrong. It could be a 2017 launch. I mean, this discussion has gone on forever as far as when people think it's going to launch. But personally, I'm just looking at what Nintendo has for the Wii U as far as first-party big games, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm not really seeing anything. Now, obviously, could they drop a bunch of games out of nowhere? Maybe, but when does Nintendo do that? Usually they announce their games, we know about them at least a year in advance. I mean, it would be really weird if Nintendo just all of a sudden dropped like 8 or 9 games in 1 year as far as new reveals go, and they all released in 2016. So what is going to fill the gap? I mean, we know we have Zelda, we know we have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we have Star Fox, we have Pokken, we have a couple games. We've known about all those games for a long time now. So unless Nintendo has some secret games for Wii U that we haven't heard about, and they're just going to unveil and release in 2016, it's going to be a tough sell for me to think that this NX thing isn't coming out in 2016 with new games announced for it, or cross-platform games, Wii U and Nintendo NX. So, you know, that's just my theory on the whole matter. I personally do think that the Nintendo NX, though, is definitely a handheld component and a console component. I think it's a family of systems. Satoru Iwata even said that pretty much himself as far as what they're going to be doing next generation. They said that, hey, next time we're going to make it to where we don't have these gaps in our software, because we're going to make it like the iOS, to where you can have titles easily put back and forth between systems. And I think that's the best way to do it, especially if you're not going to get third-party support, or if you're going to struggle getting third-party support, so you can put software out yourself at a decent pace. So that's my idea. Hopefully it does come to fruition. I want to see what Nintendo's doing. It's 2016 Nintendo. Where the heck is the NX? So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, that basically wraps it up for this one. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.